Hello, I'm back with another live. I think I'm getting used to this. I hope you guys can hear me okay because I'm outside, literally. I want to start with this. A 2003 MMGY global report revealed that specifically for U.S. Afro folks, U.S. Afro travelers, black travelers in the U.S. spent over 129 billion with a B billion dollars on domestic and international leisure travel in one single year. Yet, less than 3% of the global travel market is tailored to the Afro consumer. Let's not already talk about how the Afro dollar circulates among us. It disappears within 6 hours. Now, other counterparts, their money circulates among them for like 30-something days. Yeah, think about that. Think of like the Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Seneca Village, that is now what is currently known as Central Park today. Think of IET. So basically, I just wanted to share that with you all because that is one of the things in this Deeper Than Travel that we hope to shift, is like how Afro culture is consumed. But we have to start with us. We need to tailor travel for what we provide, our magic, our excellence, our grace. And there's a few companies in the industry, in the travel industry, that I love and respect that are Afro-owned, owned by female entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs who are just crushing the game. And Deeper Than Travel is a part of it. So I'm here in Ghana, and I want to walk you through a little bit behind the scenes of what it's like to be scouting for Is Deeper Than Travel. I'm currently at the poolside. Let me show you. I'm currently at the poolside. This is one of the places that during a traveler's free day that we will be telling folks to, feel free to come here to relax yourself. And there's some like amazing food over there. You can see the restaurant is made with like the traditional roof and like all the painting and whatnot. I'll go over there later if you want me to, so that you can see. But a lot of yummy, delicious traditional food is served there. West African food as like a whole West African cuisine. But today is my free day to relax and give myself a break because I've been on go mode since I've landed in Accra 7 days ago, scouting out these trips for you all. And I think you guys have seen some of my stories and posts and seen how amazing it still is to be in Ghana, specifically currently in Ghana. And every time we bring our travelers somewhere, we're not just like showing up cold. We go in close to make sure that you know that we walk the itinerary ourselves, meeting with the drivers, the restaurant owners, the cultural partners, to make sure everything is seamless, safe, and rooted in joy, of course. So yeah, this is not service level travel. Hashtag is Deeper Than Travel. So I'm gonna share with you what scouting has looked like so far, really high level, because it's behind the scenes. It's my work, it's my job. And again, reminding people why we only travel to black countries, because we've been getting some interesting comments about that from folks who are not of Afro descent, which is really interesting and is perfectly fine. I don't mind answering the question. And just answering some questions that you guys have shared with me that you want me to think, to share with you. And a special session that is coming up soon. Okay, so what does scouting look like? For me, especially as being like an anthropologist, I really quickly, even when I travel solo dolo, I find a way to see everything that is very touristy, tourism, like all the things that are like hyper sold in front of tourist face. I do that really quickly. I do that within like 2 days. And it's on those excursions that I end up getting the real deal about where the locals are, where all the fun is, where all the good trouble is, where can you really learn about the place that you're at. So especially after being in Ghana for quite some time, I don't think people know that I lived in Ghana basically for quite some time last year, and it was beautiful and amazing. I'll be picking another West African country. Let me know if you can guess which one. It will, like I said, be in West Africa. Along with some of the partners that I've met, some people that I went to school with and everything like that, hey Damien, wow. Along with some amazing people that I've met via school and through partnerships in business, I've been able to find some really dope itineraries and create some really amazing itineraries for It's Deeper Than Travel. But scouting just basically looks like what has been sold to people versus what is like what are the real curated experience that we can showcase for people that doesn't exploit the locals that are here, and but also to at the same time showcase like what they will do in with their own family, with their own friends, and sharing that with our travelers. But other than that, like, yeah, I'm meeting with the drivers, I'm confirming our routes, doing site inspections of our hotels, sitting in at the restaurants, talking to our designers, our tour guides, our cultural partners. Is going to be amazing. Other than that, some folks ask like, why do we only go to black countries? Like I said with that stat that I gave above, like the Afro dollar doesn't circulate for as long as its counterparts, less than 6 hours versus like 30 days. And also too, the black dollar goes very far. And in regards to the travel tourism industry, the marketing, the curation of experiences do not cater to black people. So of course we take it into our own hands to curate that space for ourselves. I don't know what else needs to be said about that. It's not crazy to center yourself. That doesn't mean you are decentering someone else. It just means that you're just creating space for your people to enjoy themselves, relax, and partake in luxury, service, building rapport with each other. There are over 54 Afro countries on this planet. That's a lot of spaces for us to be in, get loved on, explore our joy, and explore the ways that how blackness is in many different places, and that's beautiful. Yeah. Another question that I get from people: do you have to bring friends on our trips? If you want to, feel free. Bring everybody. Bring your cousin. Bring your auntie. Bring your uncle, and all of the folks. But if you end up coming solo, no worries. We have like a really dope roommate matching situation for folks if you do end up coming by yourself. But a lot of our travelers either come solo or they come with a friend. And some folks ask what's included in our price: hotels, transportation, our curated experiences, our group dinners, and more. Only extras that you have to pay for is like, say for instance, if you have like a day to go shopping, then you'll basically be paying for whatever you procure and buy. And whenever we go out for like any nightlife experiences, you'll be paying for whatever drinks or something like that you have. So, or any add-ons that you decide to add on for our trips, right? So no surprises there. It's all listed in our and all of our itineraries. So once you subscribe to It's Deeper Than Travel, you get a full email of all the places that we're going to next year. And I think that's about it. But one thing I would like to say, I think those are some of the questions that I've been getting from you all. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to DM them to me like you've been doing thus far. But overall, I feel really grateful and blessed to be doing this work, to bring us together in the diaspora in a way where we get to create and co-create our diasporic stories. Especially as an African Caribbean woman, is something that's very, very important to me. So I don't take for granted the amount of blessing that I have to just see so much black joy. It's amazing. But like I said, the movement is happening. Every trip we scout proves again that this is just bigger than a vacation. This is about joy, legacy, and our connection. That's all happening in motion. So if you are interested in joining a trip with It's Deeper Than Travel, make sure to subscribe. And just to let you know, boarding soon, which is our pre-boarding session before our book travelers go on trips with us. We are thinking about opening up to our email list. So if you aren't on our email list, make sure you get on. We'll be sending our next invite for our session very soon, so you can check the vibe, the culture, all the things that we're doing on our trip. See, even meet past travelers who've been on a trip with us and all of the things. So, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Until then, I'm going to actually enjoy my free day here at this beautiful hotel and go swim. And also, too, go look at the ocean. It's Deeper Than Travel, y'all. Bye.